Good morning, Bridge Nation. Yeah, from here the voice, say boy, Shells in the building. Who that up on the wheels of steel?
Morning.
DJ Ollie, my general.
Who always said that morning, Bridge Nation. We are here.
We're there, man. Welcome to Up and Go, my side. I don't know, say. No matter for man, Uncle Richie so rich, you know the thing, go. But us go and enjoy our vibes, don't it? Today, what, the 20th?
Yes, it is.
Wow, the 20th of July already.
Yes, it is.
We can't wait. I'm seeing a lot of direction. This is the direction that my Richie always I say at the morning time. Who's stepping into the building? Hi, Jojo.
Hi, good morning, Bridge Nation.
Oh,
what's up?
Where?
Sad evening.
Yeah,
yesterday evening.
Oh, no, I get what you're saying. No, I saw what you were saying across the class.
Condolences to the family and the
Yeah.
fraternity, the dancehall fraternity. A lot of persons, shared just the sadness and shock.
I heard the voice
news.
note.
Yeah. So we'll talk more about that in update, of course.
Yeah.
But really sad, really shocking, and the fact that it's just you just not feel well.
Yep.
That's it.
That was
Don't
it?
feel well.
Yeah, just never feel well.
And that was it. So it's really sad and scary all at the same time. Man, I've been telling persons that for the majority of this week I felt overwhelmed, and not because anything particularly bad is happening to me, but the constant news. I don't know if you're seeing everything that is happening, and then you're able to actually see the killings. You're seeing these dead bodies. And it's like I'm like, at what point will it end? Because I don't know how much of this information I can take in, and as a producer, you have to know what is happening, and the fact that you have to know all of these things that are happening, and persons are sending you this information fresh. You're seeing these videos. You're seeing, see broad daylight shootout. You're seeing all of this, and you're saying to yourself, what? Come on, man. Like, what is happening to Jamaica?
I guess it's safe to say that there's an energy around the place right now.
Yeah, man, and we need for run it, man.
Yeah, there's a weird energy. Everyone say we'll celebrate the 60th the right way.
No,
it's another energy for running to
this is not it.
Yeah, I'm definitely with you on that.
This is not it, man. So it's really sad to see all of what is happening right now, and I know Bridge Nation, our Bridge listeners, I know that if I'm feeling this way, you must be feeling this way too.
Man.
So we're just here to give you some good vibes and some good energy in spite of all what is happening, So DJ Adley, I gotta make sure so the tune run the tune.
That's
give
right.
the people them some good energy this morning to move about.
And we will do our best with our gimmicks and things, but at the same time, people just go and stay safe in the streets and safe travel on the gravel. And remember, I love what say at the end of the day, don't DJ Adley.
Definitely.
But without further ado, run some tune.
Let's go back to the start.
Which is right.
Let's go.
This is Up and Go, my side.
Right now it's time for WTF.
What the fact?
That's right. And this is one, Shells, that I can relate to. They say naps could save your life. You knew that?
No.
Yeah, taking a nap. So research has found that a midday nap can make you more creative, focused, and fresh for the rest of the day. But one study also found that they can also reduce your risk of a heart attack. Specifically, those who regularly nap were found to be 37% less likely to die from a heart attack or other coronary ailment than those who worked straight throughout the day. So, it is highly recommended. I seem to have gotten this memo a long time ago.
All right.
Because
I don't know if this. Oh yes, Adley.
I know all about that in a different way. I actually ran off the road twice.
Really?
Oh, wow.
And I promised myself it's not going to happen my third time. Honestly, if I just did pull over and just take a nap, working for long hours, coming from out of town.
This is
Dangerous.
specifically making a recommendation for midday nap, which not everybody is going to be able to do because of work and so on. But if you even put your head on the desk and all of 15 or 20, it
That's
look
what I was about to ask, because I was about to say, Mr. Clark, go on. That's why I don't want to know, like, on what days this midday nap makes sense. Coming on a weekend, that makes sense, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Suppose I say, yo, I go up on a nap break. You know, if not, then nobody I got pre me. Because I know you guys want shells to be creative.
take your nap, but look out for the memo.
This one really have me because it works. It works.
Yeah, you do.
You know, if you close your eyes for 5
Well,
seconds.
me get this memo long time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And as recent as yesterday, I was napping.
See, that is it. That is it.
I know my tingo.
Yeah. All right.
So that is recommended.
Yeah.
A nap could save your life, ladies and gentlemen.
Very important.
And it's about time and place, though.
Yeah,
That's what it really boils
yes,
down
there's
to.
always loopholes.
Yeah. All right, but think about it and do it if you can. Don't do it and then go lose your work. I'm living for a week.
Don't play with on shells. Go follow me.
I saw Richie and Shells and all
I
the
heard
talking
Shells
about
ask for
it.
it.
So I just tried it, sir. Sir?
Sir.
Here's your letter. No, don't do that, all right?
Yeah.
That was
WTF. What the fact?
Good morning again, Bridge Nation. So the Fugees. The Fugees legend. Wyclef announced his new album. Guess what name?
What name?
2097. Hey,
I wonder
I
why.
don't know if Mega.
must have an explanation for that.
Wyclef Jean is dropping a new album. The Asian singer is looking to set to drop new music as he follows up his last album, which was in 2019, I believe. Wyclef Goes Back to School Volume 1. The new album is going to be called, as I said before, 2097. Interesting. And he revealed in a recent interview with Hip Hop DX that the first single from the album, also called 2097, should drop in the next couple of weeks. So we can look forward to that and see what the concept is going to be. He added that he wanted to take fans back to him is Afro Cali kind of flavor that he has. Okay. This is 4 years before the Fugees. So the first song I ever put out were the house music records. I realized everybody I go back to the
trend.
Like it's a trend. So it's Drake. I'm gonna say Drake people here look at something from Beyonce. From Beyonce, and now here is Wyclef Jean saying that his music, it's gonna be a little bit of house music kind of vibe. So we're looking forward to it. I'd love to see, if he's gonna have also Lauren Hill on the album, if he's gonna have the original group, what is gonna happen, how is who he's going to collaborate with. I'm interested to see what the 2097 album is going to be like.
Well, rest assured, Wyclef is a brilliant mind in the music game. So
True.
I'm looking forward to some experimenting as well. So should be interesting. Big up yourself,
He has
Wyclef.
an enviable record of success.
Yes,
that is true.
Yeah, trust me.
And big up him rolling our shutters, by the way.
Yes, I wonder if any Jamaicans gonna be on that album either.
Don't rule it out.
I won't rule it out. I'd love to hear. You know what I'd love to hear? What genre I'd love to hear mix up house music with some dancehall.
For cuss. We love cuss already.
We love of course.
But you don't think we'll have it?
I'm trying to figure out.
You guys are
unless
Couple Sean Paul tune remind me of that kind of
like
collab
house
still,
music, dancehall. I have to go.
Go hold him at the computer.
I mean, Sean,
Well,
probably
after
Sean.
that in the computer.
Couple of them.
I have to go check. I know the pop. We hear the pop and the dancehall mix. Sean Paul give us that very often.
It sound like a foreplay idea.
Oh, come like it borrowed two thing off of the.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm interested.
Yeah, man.
I'm looking forward to that.
Well, speaking of house music, Drake, the G, Champagne Papi as the ladies call him. Well, his $75 million mansion, had an intruder recently, and this intruder was claiming to be his son.
That's the one in LA or the one in Toronto?
The one in LA, actually.
Oh, yeah?
So a man claiming that Drake is his father was arrested at his mega mansion in Beverly Hills. Drake is again targeted by a fanatic who was arrested at his new home in Los Angeles months ago. The rapper sold his YOLO home, that's what he called it, and has relocated into something more spacious.
Wow.
Where he seems to, enjoy living, as he has his pool, basketball stadium, and other amenities. Yeah, it must be nice. Now, what's interesting, it seems that the article says the crazies are keeping track of the rapper's personal life as they have found his new home and are already breaking in.
Yeah, that's weird.
Reports are saying that on Tuesday morning, an intruder was arrested at the rapper's new pad, and when questioned by the police, the intruder made the bizarre claim that he is the rapper's son. LA police officers responded to a call from an employee at Drake's Beverly Hills mansion on Friday that an intruder was lurking by the pool house on the property. A 23-year-old was found by the officers and when questioned reportedly told the cops that he was Drake's son. Never mind that the math was impossible because Drake is 35 years old. Even though Drake does have a son, cops however arrested the man. The unidentified intruder was charged with misdemeanor trespassing. Despite being on the property, the intruder thankfully did not get into the rapper's $75 million home. The rapper also was not, he wasn't home. He was actually in Sweden at the time, which was evident by Instagram posts. But Richie, what's interesting is that this isn't the first time this is happening to Drake. Apparently a woman also broke into his home, slept in his bed, wore his clothes, and was drinking alcohol. And the woman was actually found twice.
That's creepy.
Really?
Yeah, she was found twice and wasn't charged, because Drake felt like she just needed help instead. But what happened interesting, she turned around and wanted to sue him because she said he was defaming her and but he didn't.
Yeah, but that's kind of weird.
But he never said
twice. Twice she slept in his bed, wore his clothes, drinking. Something wrong with that.
Yeah,
twice.
He said twice. He said something to Drake.
Come now, Drake. We're not fools. Come now. Twice.
Once is alright, but twice, Drake.
Oh, she reached the second time.
Come on, Drake.
Come on. Now.
You know her, Drake.
But this is unfortunate and so scary. You know? Why they always get access to? You can imagine my house cost $75 million and you get for access it so easy. You must be nuts.
That sounds like a $7,500 house.
Exactly.
That needs some security.
That needs so much money. What?
You know what happens, and just quickly, a lot of these rappers, first of all, Drake doesn't shy away from telling people where he lives because I guess he pays so much for security and all these things. But the next thing, a lot of these rappers keep parties and them things, and we don't know who coming into their home. They don't know
who is who,
and keep like a memory and stuff like that. So,
yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm sure by now he must have invested in some better security.
I'm hoping.
Please do. Yeah.
If not, we have to do like Super Hype would say, call security.
Yeah, man. Security.
It's interesting. This is not my real story, but I heard Jody talking about what Wyclef Jean is going to be doing with an album coming out called 2097.
Yes.
What I can tell you is what he was doing 2007.
What's that?
Yeah, Wyclef in 2007 was in fact doing something like this.
Projects. From the projects, I went to a mansion. So you out there, you have asked.
This is what he was doing in 2007.
Richie B.
All right, once you hear Richie B, everything all right. So you know that I'm looking forward to his upcoming album.
Yes.
That's right.
On a sad note, though, and I put a little laughter there just because we're carrying this very sad story of the loss of a truly talented and well-respected dancehall veteran DJ Merciless, a.k.a. Leonard Bartley. The warring Don from Clarendon. The man who would greet you and say, howdy!
Yes, sir.
How the place so crowdy!
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, he was found dead at a motel on Beechwood Avenue in St. Andrew 18 days after he celebrated his 51st birthday on July 1. Wow. He was found yesterday. According to reports, he usually stays at the motel in which he died whenever he visits Kingston. He's originally from Chapelton in Clarendon. He still lives in Clarendon. So when he comes up, I guess, to do his recordings and his dub plates and all of that kind of stuff, that is where apparently he stays. And according to the report, when hotel staff and his driver gained access to the room, having not seen him all day, they found him face down on the bed. And the preliminary reports are that Merciless' passing appears to be a case of sudden death. And the police are saying that no foul play is suspected.
Right.
So lots and lots of tributes are coming in. Gramps Morgan, I saw, put a post out, one of the best Clash artists of all time.
Yes.
You will be missed, my brother. Tanya Stevens posted, R.I.P. Leonard. And interestingly, Merciless is on one of his IG pages. His last post that he made was on June 12, when he actually sent out, I think, birthday shout-outs to Bounty Killer,
Wow.
who's a former...
They have clashed before.
Yeah, they've clashed several times actually.
Yes.
So we just want to say condolences to the family of Merciless, of course, to the entire entertainment fraternity, and to all his fans out there who mourn his passing. We feel this one. Obviously, we never saw it coming.
No.
And God knows best. Rest in peace, Merciless.
That's right.
Yeah.
Man.
On that note, we say that was
Update.
Right now, it's time for us to bring you our proverb of the day, and also that will be followed by the pet peeve of the morning. Jody's back. You know what that means.
Good morning, Bridge Nation. So our proverb of the day. Here we go. Jaka se hilangoli. Jaka se hilangoli yaso. Hilangoli deso. So Jaka se hilangoli yaso. Hilangoli deso.
All right then. So
Where does one come from? Right,
Right here.
yes,
Right,
yes,
yes, right, yes, so.
Okay.
All right. So
Yes,
he'll
yes.
go to this yes sir. So he'll go up.
You know, I'm not do it with him.
Hold on, no, he'll go up.
True.
And gully not elevated. Gully then down. So up and. So if you have a up and down over there, so you have up and
And then
down
you go
over
there.
here, so that mean you get. That's what man. I don't know if that makes sense.
You're on the right path.
But you don't tell him no lie.
But up and down over there, so up and down over here, so that's what
Don't lie to Shells.
That mean you get.
What was that?
That's what I get from it.
The up and down something there. Look at him, I think still.
It get
Yeah.
close to the up and down. So the meaning of this proverb, life is filled with ups and downs.
Yeah, see that? Up and down over there.
Angoli yaso, ilangoli deso.
See that?
So,
Up and down over there, so up and down over here.
So
So
life is filled with ups and downs.
That
and
is
that's
true.
what that's what I implore persons, and even myself. I have to speak to myself sometimes. As I shared this morning, sometimes we get so overwhelmed with all the sad news and just the scary information that we have to process, and it becomes overwhelming, and we might get a little bit depressed or so on. So just remind yourself today that life is filled with ups and downs.
I have to balance out
You have to
itself.
balance out the thing,
Take as
right?
it comes, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Try deal with
Hopefully
it.
you have more ups and downs.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm with
more
that.
ups than there are
Hopefully,
downs, right?
hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
That's our experience,
Yes. So we head over to pet peeve. Pet peeve are things others do that you may find annoying, irritating, or even upsetting. And today's pet peeve comes from a conversation that I've been having with plenty of women in my group chat.
What's happening now?
They what women are saying, and I was like, please send me a voice note. No, Jordan, I don't want voice note on the radio.
Yeah.
Like anybody I
Yeah.
can know who you are.
Yeah,
please.
but all right.
Anyways, the conversation was women are feeling as though women and children cases are not being taken seriously. Like whenever you hear like a young girl is missing from she's like 13, from she's around 12, 13, it's the response is always Ufayad she gone.
Oh, okay.
Pitney them Rudy, and it's not taken from a perspective of, oh my God, I wonder if she's safe. I wonder if she's okay. And women specifically are having problem with that. It's like, a young girl disappears, or something goes wrong with a woman, and the first thing we ask if she there a man yard, or but it's not taken seriously, and women are concerned about that. Like, do you care about us as women and children here in this country and around the world? Really, it's almost like an excuse, or they're always not necessarily the victim, but they're the one that is in the trouble, even though they're supposed to be the victim. The kind of vibe there.
Yeah.
So that's most women in my group chat pet peeve right now.
So it's like there's a fear of women and children falling into stereotypes when it comes to seeking justice. And
so it's
I can agree with that. And it happened to a good amount of gents too. In the sense of like when they post the pictures and let's say the gentleman look a certain way, let's say the photo look a certain way, then probably say, oh, bad boy, and
right.
so it people, when it comes to like missing children and just people overall, we can't really use stereotypes. Just help, the families get some answers, right?
And I love the fact that I love the fact that you brought up the whole appearance thing. You can't judge persons based on their appearance. They're human beings. They have family members who love them. So think about that. That's what we have to share this morning.
Agreed.
Well, this morning we have a name that's familiar to many of the listeners to Bridge 99 FM and to Up and Go in particular, KiKi Thombs. Sorry, Kerie. And Natassia Wright, presenters at the upcoming workshop series geared towards the personal development of women, men, and teens within the 14 to 19 age groups. Now, there will be the Mental Transformation Workshop and LoveHer Transformation Workshop series that will be held this month at the Pegasus. The theme for the workshop series is The Outcome is Change. Ooh. And these two beautiful ladies are joining us at this time. Good morning, Thombs. Hi, KiKi.
Hi, KiKi.
Good morning, Richie. Good morning, Shells. Good morning, Audley. Good morning, everybody. Of course, Richie in studio as well as Jody. Everybody, good morning. Bridge 99 FM. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So nice to have you, Kerie, and I hope that you've been doing good. I see you doing well on my television screen,
That's right.
So I can assume that you're doing okay.
I am. I truly am. And of course, you just made my morning with that song from Bears and Maxia.
Isn't it a beautiful song? Yeah.
Can I tell you, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, the next verse actually says, life is like a ball against the wall.
Oh.
A ball against the wall. If you throw love against the wall, it comes back.
Right back at you.
And if you throw hate against the wall, it's going to also follow you.
What?
So I love that song.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And we're also joined by Natassia Wright, who is also a presenter. Good morning, Natassia.
Hi, Natassia.
Good morning, team. How are you guys?
We're doing well.
Here.
Thank you both for joining us.
Good morning, Queen.
Now, I want to start with KiKi, and I'm going to ask you straight up, KiKi, to tell us a little bit more about this workshop series that we want to be focusing on this morning.
Quickly, Richie, in 2015, I held a conference, and that was such a powerful, life-changing event. We had 15 to 18 speakers on that day, and women essentially stayed with us from 8 a.m. in the morning until 10 p.m. at night, and no one thought they would. However, fast forward 2 years later, I'm realizing that persons need a little bit more of a hands-on approach, a little intensive approach on how they can actually unlock their true potential. And it not only affects persons in their individual lives, but it also affects their productivity in the workplace. So we definitely wanted to take a psychosocial approach to persons within the workplace, how they can increase productivity, boost team morale, how to communicate effectively, and manage conflict resolution and relationships. And then in the afternoon, another hindrance that we found, or a barrier to persons actually attending these personal development workshops, is usually the cost factor. So we said, all right, we got you covered. We're going to do a seminar at no cost for you. All you have to do is pre-register. No cost for the first 100 men and first 100 women. So there's literally no excuse, so to speak. We just want to see if you have an interest in growing and personal development, then the platform is here for you.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah, man.
Quite innovative and something that is well needed at this time in our society.
I agree. So KiKi, when and where will this workshop series be held?
So it's happening on July 30 at the Jamaica Pegasus. That's next week, Saturday. And Natassia can tell you more about the corporate side of the workshop.
Well, one of the things I wanted to ask Natassia as she gets into that is, I see the theme and I like it. The outcome is change.
Yep.
Can you sort of expand on that a little bit for us, Natassia?
Absolutely. When it comes to these corporate events or workshops in general, most times participants would feel as though they're pretty much hearing something they've always heard. And, when they leave and they go home, they're thinking to themselves, well, there's nothing really practical in it. And we decided that we wanted to give them something that could actually help them to effect change. And so all the speakers, all the facilitators, they're coming with not just fluff. It's not fluff. It's stuff that they can actually apply to their life. And let me tell you, there's so much going on in the world. We all know this, Richie. There's so much going on in the world. People need change. People are looking for change, and they're looking for ways to actually grow and do better in life. And so that's what we're looking to bring for this workshop next week.
No, let me tell you straight up. I travel miles to hear yourself and KiKi speak. But in addition to yourselves as presenters, who else do you have on the bill?
Okay, awesome. We have so many different speakers. We have Dr. Joan Wright. We have Carla. Well, we know this popular.
Yeah, Dr. Reverend Carla
Dunbar.
Oh, she'll be there?
Calls her something else, but I won't mention it. He has a different name for her. We have
I know.
we have Dr. Harding. We have Mr. Jamal Wright. Who is my Mr. Wright? I have to put that out there. We have the Brescia boss himself for the males, so we have the males covered on that side. We also have Kamala McQueenie with us. We have the awesome KiKi, of course. But there's so many more speakers because we have an evening event as well as a networking event that is completely free. So while corporate comes in the morning to get what they need to get to apply to their workspace, there's a free event in the evening that a lot of these speakers will be at and giving out this information at no cost to them. Yeah. So we really try to ensure that everyone could be a part of this valuable experience.
Yes. And I just want to jump in here, Richie, if we can, and just differentiate that the workshop, again, it's an intensive hands-on training, you know what I mean? So we're providing like evidence-based techniques on how one can transform their lives and how it can affect the workplace. So that's very curated for the corporate clients. But then in the afternoon, it's going to be in the form of a seminar. So again, afternoon seminar, not as intensive as a workshop, but still dropping nuggets.
Yeah. So how can persons, is it register? Persons who want to get involved, what do they need to do like right now?
So for the corporate side of it, they can email Carib Leaders at Mind Food International, one of our partners for this event. So Carib Leader and it's Leader, Natassia, just confirm for me.
Here, because it's pretty long. It's Carib, CARIB. LEADERS at Mind Food International. To make it very easy for you, take my number if you need to register. It's 876-781-8614.
All right.
There you go. So that's for the corporate side. And for the seminar in the afternoon, all you have to do is pre-register, send an email to alignedtransformationcenter@gmail.com, and we got you covered. And that's CENTRE. So alignedtransformationcenter@gmail.com, and we have you covered with the afternoon seminar.
And is it a case where space is limited kind of thing that you want persons to act now because
they have to?
Yes,
they have to. We're shutting down. We're almost full for the women. Halfway there for the men, and so we're closing off pre-registration by this Friday.
So to the men in particular, those who maybe are thinking about it, a little reluctant, maybe. What do you want to say to them to encourage them to get into action? Yes.
On a need for forward.
That's it. That is it. It's as simple as that.
Essentially, and men, what we're going to do is it's going to be in the feel of like a sports bar. It's very relaxed. It's very chill because men consume information a lot differently than women. You know, so women is going to be intimate, a very intimate setting, very zen. You know, candles and flowers and da da da. You know, very 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 relaxing space for transformation. But the men is more of a rap session. You know what I mean? So we're transforming that entire space into to mimic a sports bar feel, so they don't feel so stuffy. The only thing that we ask is that they put on a blazer and just forward. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just to wrap up then, Natassia, what date is it and what are the final details that you want to share before we go?
Most definitely. So it's July 30th. It's next Saturday, not this Saturday, next Saturday at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. And we're going from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. for the corporate session for the males. For the females, we're going from 10 to 3 p.m. And of course, the networking event, it starts in the evening from 4 to 7. We also want to reach out to those corporate companies, who would love to support this kind of event, because of course, if the workspace is not the best, if it's toxic, if persons are down and not engaged, then you need these kinds of initiatives to help us to get to that point where our companies are profitable. So reach out to us, let us know how you can support, how we can partner to make this thing happen. So guys, we're looking forward to seeing you. Remember, the first 100 women are free. So pre-register right away. Give us a call, 781-8614.
All right. Wow. Ladies, you shared a lot of very, very exciting information this morning. Really nice hearing from you, Natassia Wright, and wonderful hearing and seeing you, KiKi.
Hi, KiKi.
Give my regards to Denver and the fam, all right? Every time.
Oh, my blessings to the entire team. Thank
all
you
right.
so much, Jody. Thank
much
you, Richie.
appreciated.
Thank you,
thanks. Have a great day and good luck. All right. That's KiKi. She was here with us.
Yeah.
She was here with us for a while.
Yes.
And, yeah.
No, trust me.
Positive stuff, you know what I mean?
No, I know both of them very well. As I mentioned to you off air, Jamar Wright, Natassia's husband.
Yes.
He was a part of our reasoning with Manchat. And you see how much him know.
Oh, yeah.
So you can imagine.
Yeah,
trust me. So it should be inspirational stuff.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that. Regular KiKi inspire me, So good luck.
You hear her name and you hear positive stuff. I associated her with a lot of positivity.
Yeah, man, real talk, man.
Trust me. So I'll keep it going, KiKi, and as well, Natassia. All right, that was all about the Mental and LoveHer Transformation Workshops.
Yes, sir.
Get involved. Give us the sound again. It's the first time they're hearing it. Give them some time to think about it, DJ. If it gets to the stage where Jody decides to give us a clue, do you think she's going to say surface?
Hey, Jojo, call the clue them, sir.
I don't know. I'm thinking out loud. Good morning to our first caller right now. They heard it 3 times and they say, okay, I'm ready. So here we go. Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning.
Hi. How are you?
I'm okay. Sorry I didn't hear it. Could you play that one, please?
No problem. I'm going to say that I'm not guessing when I say your name must be Tallis.
I'm trying to disguise myself.
No, Tallis never worked at all. So listen to the sound once again. Here it is. That's the sound, Tallis. Do you have an answer? And if so, what is it?
Is it the sound of the money machine counting money?
Money machine counting money? Money machine counting money? Uh-oh. What do you say, Charles? Sorry, Tallis. Sorry. Try again. All right? And let's get another call up in here right now. 876-676-4996. Good morning. Welcome to the Secret Sound Game.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome.
Welcome. I want to answer the question.
The phone is cracking up. Say that again, bro.
I want to answer the question. I think it's a train.
You think it's a train? That's what you said?
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right. Who's calling?
This is Tika.
Oh, Tikarus.
Tikarus. Give me sound again once again, brethren. Yeah. I don't know how to say this, Tikarus, but what is definitely a fact is that you're only the second caller that we have gotten in this competition. We tried playing this sound yesterday, Tikarus. If you recall, it was too low in volume, so we didn't even bother to take calls. This is the second day, and you are the second caller to our Secret Sound game. What did you say the answer is?
The train.
He simply says 2 words. The train. Here's the verdict. Tikarus.
Jano. It's rough in the streets.
Feel honest, you know.
No. What kind of train Tikarus gone for?
Did Tikarus say goodbye? No, I don't think he bothered to.
Jump back on the train, man.
Jump on. Cut.
Jump on the train and cut. That's how I go.
Thank you, Tikarus.
The silent train.
All right, let's take one more. Let's take one more call. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning. This is undoubtedly Cunis.
Cunis, man.
Yes.
It's not Hamilton, although they sound alike.
Cunis,
how you doing, bro? What's up? Welcome to the Secret Sound game.
Yes, Richie.
All right, you have an answer for us?
Can I hear this one more time, please?
You can hear the sound one more time. I'm going to play it for you one more time. That's the sound, Cunis. Give us your answer.
Is it a washing machine?
Washing machine.
Yeah.
Washing machine. Washing machine? That's the sound your washing machine makes, Cunis? Or is that the sound that washing machines in St. Best make? All right. You want to hear the answer to your answer. You get the verdict right now. It has been declared that you officially will get this. He takes it with a smile. Have a good day, Cunis. Try again. That's all the time we have for the Secret Sound game for today. We thank you for participating.
Jano.
I think they're really thinking about this, and somehow I get the feeling that this won't last very, very long.
No, I know the answer already.
Yeah?
I think it's quite simple. I say it off here, man.
All right,
I don't know what
problem.
it is.
All right.
But washing machine, though?
I don't know.
Flintstones washing machine.
Yeah. You got a prize? I'm going to try.
Yeah, nothing wrong.
Whatever it means.
Listen, the machine is on spin drive.
That'll go on.
Yeah.
Well,
didn't work this time, though. It looked like you have one of the same machine where Cunis have. Want to shop at the same place. Okay, that's all the time inside of the Secret Sound game. Ladies and gentlemen, our next guest will be one of the artists who will be a part of the Madhouse tribute at this year's Reggae Sumfest. He'll be there alongside the likes of Frisco Kid and Spragga Benz and many others, Bounty Killer, Beenie Man, and all these other artists, Sham and all them. Now, he was born in Kingston, and he has been admiring a lot of top entertainers. They inspired him, people like Dennis Brown. He even loved the stylings of Brigadier Jerry. Then he migrated to the United States of America when he was 15 years of age, but he definitely has kept his roots and has been doing some great stuff with music in Jamaica and worldwide through the years. He right now is here with us in the studio, and we welcome our good friend, Mr. Easy!
Keeping it breezy. Well, I mix the way let's do, boy.
Yo, hardly.
Thank you very much.
Years, you know.
Easy, we had to talk about it.
Yeah, man. Years, you know. Hardly. Trust me, man. Brother. I mix the boy, make you feel like let's go party and drink, you know.
What you say? Hardly. Hear the man say right after.
Yeah.
The man say, yo, look like me have to go higher and go up on the road with it.
That's true, man. The energy there, brother.
Yeah, man. But Easy, that is the kind of energy that we all get from music, a lot of songs from your catalog.
Definitely. That's the type of energy. And even when I do shows, like I did a show in Atlanta last week with me and Louis Culture and couple. And trust me, the energy. And it was a live band too, you know. So imagine a live band playing type of rhythm. It's just a vibe, man. People come out and enjoy themselves. And that's what I miss about dancehall. Still the energy of the beat, the real African sound, you know what I say? It's in our blood, the energy. We miss that sound the way people actually come. After you work so hard through the week, man, you want to party and fun and just get let loose. You know? Yeah, man. So that's what, that's what, it's that energy, man.
Are you as an artist sometimes even surprised at the fact that these songs have some years on them, but are still generating this kind of energy when you go out and perform?
Because when I say even Drive Me Crazy, it's gotten much bigger.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, it to me, it's when you see what it's been doing, cause you can tell now because, online and it has gotten much bigger than before. So, when you do songs, this is what you work for. It's songs, to last forever, forever songs, You have a lot of songs coming on and within a month or two, it's
less
gone.
Less than that, easy, man. Don't be so liberal. Less than that.
So but I've been blessed to have these songs under my belt, and it's not only 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. It's a good amount that you can do. A good hour on stage. Where man can call you and say, we need to do a performance. It stands the test of time. These songs never lose that vibe or that energy.
Never.
And through generations, it's still, new generation come and say, wow, dance to the song, you know, and so it's a vibe, you know.
I know, Shells, what you have to commend somebody like a Mr. Easy about is the fact that with all of those rich, big, huge, internationally famous songs that he has in his catalog, he's working like he's just trying to make a name.
That's true. Still putting out music.
You're still putting out a lot of great songs.
Great songs.
And you're not just doing a one song every 6 months. You're putting out songs fairly consistently.
Yeah, I'm one of the few artists from in the 90s that's still doing it. And actually can keep up with what's happening, you know, because you know you still have to be able to stay current with what's going on, you know. So I mean,
and
it's all about a team, you know.
And what's the secret behind that, though, Easy?
I mean, it has a lot to do with my vocals, you know. I've been blessed with a type of vocals that can, as Rich can tell you, know, I listen to Danny Hathaway and I listen to Dennis Brown and put them together. It's just like how you see Dexter can do, you know, when you grew up with the R&B edge with the dancer, you can do that, you know. Yeah. Because in a way, the music what them I don't know is really R&B, really, you know, in a way.
Yeah. You see it that way?
Yeah, because the sounds, when you listen to the sounds, the slow and the tempo and the type of groove, it's not really a hardcore dancer groove like what Take Away Yourself or, you know, it's more like a groovy kind of thing, you know, where, and that's what I used to sing even before I did dancer. Because when I used to sing at the Apollo Theatre as a kid coming up, you know, those are the songs that I used to sing. You know, in a way, I have to tell people that when I came out to Jamaica and started singing with Dave Kelly, them, it was Wayne Wonder who actually taught me how to actually pronounce but the dialects them. Because I used to, because it was like when I come back and say, take away yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Take away
yourself. I used to get back into the groove. But, you know, you got junior high school and high school in the US, so it's like Brooklyn and so when you come back in, but it's the part of me. I was born right here in Kingston,
exactly.
So you know it.
You haven't left your culture all these years.
Love it, man.
You sent me yesterday some footage from the rehearsals as they were developing at a certain spot in Kingston. Boy, I read that. I'm watch it about a dozen times already because I start feel the vibe.
Yes, you feel the vibe.
I'm trying to put myself into that kind of mood because I'll be there with you all on stage. How are things going along? I mean, this whole Dave Kelly tribute, Madhouse tribute, you're a part of it.
Yeah, it's
big part of it too.
Yeah, it's a vibe. I mean, we haven't been on stage together in a long time.
Yeah.
And that's what we as artists used to from the 90s era, where, remember them days, it was a natural thing to have 5-10 artists on stage, I trade the mic. So we haven't done that in a while. So it was a good vibe. You see, Frisco, I passed the mic, and Wayne Wonder. And you know, being the man, when he did it, you know, it's
Zaga.
You know, the man I did the rehearsal like, the show him I did, you know, the style. The man I did the thing like, yo, like, you can, anytime sitting up on the seat, and I see him, I go stand him, I just get up, and me I say, you tell us band to do this thing.
So you get the feeling that the tribute, everybody's involved and engaged and excited somewhat to
and because of the type of rhythm, it's a Showtime and broke out.
Oh Lord.
Showtime and broke out. To me, Showtime is in the top 5 biggest
all time
dance
rhythms.
It does it no matter what
Workout,
song.
you said? Showtime. Oh, Showtime for sure.
Broke out bad enough.
Yeah,
Showtime, there's something about Showtime.
I agree.
Where if I know when an artist up on stage, he feels so safe when him say, just give me the Showtime.
Yeah.
Because every song
can fit
on the show. I don't know how come, but all of my songs that I've done can fit on Showtime.
Yeah.
But yet still them can't fit from Breakout. Breakout sometimes you're strained, but Showtime comfortable, you can always adjust the key and still sound good. We can sing Drive Me Crazy on Showtime. We can sing all of the songs and still fit
and Showtime generates a certain energy with the crowd.
Yeah, man.
Which is what the artist wants.
Even before the artist enter the stage, when the Showtime rhythm start playing already, it gives the people an excitement and ready to go. So when it's a extra now when the artist goes so and do the thing, you know? Yeah, man.
We don't want to get too much details out there, but many people are wondering, how will it go? Is it a case where everybody will be on stage at the same time or most, or will it be a segment by segment by segment? You don't have to give too much away, but...
well, I mean, people, when them come, they must
see it.
But it's going to be electrifying still, you know, because of the way it's done, because all of us have songs on these rhythms, you know, so it's going to be a vibe where everybody a flow.
You were a part of you were recording within the Madhouse camp many years ago.
Yeah.
Even although I don't think you have necessarily seen Dave Kelly, because not many people have through the years. But what can you remember about those early days as a much younger entertainer?
It was a good vibe, man. It was a real good vibe because everything was, we were just doing it organically. Everybody just have a vibe and create and You know, even seeing Dave yesterday was a great vibe, and I haven't seen, you know, Dave just walked out of nowhere, you know. And everybody's like, you know, enough people don't know Dave. So even when Dave pull up, somebody said, look, I said,
I saw a post. I think Sham put a post out there with himself and Bounty Killer, both facing the camera. You know,
Dave as usual.
Dave head down with him capping and face. You can't see.
Yeah. So even yesterday, you know, most people don't know what Dave look like. So when I see Dave, it's like. So when him come around yesterday, enough man I look and say, who that bird, you know?
Morning, Mr. Kelly. Big up yourself.
Big up Dave, man.
Yeah, man. Big up Tony as well, because Tony's brother has done a lot of work too.
Trust me, the biggest song under my belt is Tony Kelly.
Yeah. That's just got
the Driving Crazy.
Driving Crazy. Yeah.
Buyout is a rhythm where, trust me.
Buyout was his, yeah.
Yeah, you know, in every country in Africa, all over the world. I've actually performed for the Air Force Base. No other song I've performed for Air Force and Marines. So that's the type of song that drives me crazy. I mean, I'm performing in front of generals and colonels. Pentagon hired me to actually sing on the Air Force bases in Okinawa.
Oh, fantastic.
Because of this one song.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, generals and colonels in uniforms. And you're singing in front of
all of these
Marines
people.
in front of these people because of this one song.
Yeah,
and all they want to hear is this one song.
Can you imagine?
It's crazy. You travel for 16 hours just to sing one song.
One song. You know, the power of a song.
As I sit here, because you know I'm here just listening to you guys. You know, you can tell Miss Easy say, "Yo, young gun and the thing," but definitely know your music and what I'm seeing from your energy and just from your attitude to the music. You say longevity.
Yes,
you know,
longevity, definitely.
So I'm just curious to find out now what's next and what you've been up to.
What's next? I mean, I have a song called Praise Him, where I'm actually going to different vibe because I can actually sing different styles. So I'm working on a one-drop album now. I have a song called Praise Him right now that's doing well. That's been being received. Right now we're about to do the video as well. So it's just doing different things that you have not done before because you have to keep it moving, you know. Sometimes you have to try different things. And a lot of people don't know that the way I got to Jamaica was Barry Salmon who actually brought me back to Jamaica. And I started singing for Barry's first. Before I even got to Dave Kelly, it was Barry's I used to sing for. So I've actually been doing these things. So, you know, this is a song this is one of my new songs. It's called Praise Him. And we have to give thanks to life because
all the time.
Rest in peace, you don't know, to Merciless as well. One of our, one of our
sad one that was
co-workers. So that for sure you say life is life, you know. You have to live it to the fullest.
It means that even two of your recent songs could actually fit into that mold because the one before Praise Him.
Yeah. Wish you were here. They're playing in the funerals.
Yeah, I see that funerals. All over the place people are embracing
because
that
we do
song.
songs that make sense.
Yeah.
We do songs that's real. I'm not going to sing about a Benz. I don't have a Benz.
Right.
I sing about what you see. Just like how we run Dave, all of them songs, gunshots are raining, me have to stop school, mama wasn't working. These type of songs, it's like people can relate to it.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you intend on Sumfest this Saturday night in the tribute to find a way to include any of these newer songs? Because people, I'm sure that would create a nice vibe.
Definitely. Definitely. You have to, you know.
Yeah, man, mix it up. Yeah, why not? All right, Mr. Easy, listen, brethren, we're really proud of you, man. You know, for what you have done before and what you continue to do.
Yes.
And I dare say what you will continue to do in the future. You know what I mean?
And I want to remind people that I'm on the 7th of August. We're doing something in Stewartown, Trelawney. That's where I'm from for the kids. So what we're giving them books and pencils and bags. These are the things that I'm doing right now for these kids to go back to school in September. So Kindle, you know, the iPads and stuff like that, we're giving them that as well. So, you know, sometimes some parents can't really afford it. So we're doing that. So it's going to be the 7th of August in Stewartown, Trelawney. That's what we're doing for the community. That's what we're doing. We're cleaning up the community as well. We're cleaning up the community. Me and people that we grew up together that actually have a good opportunity in life. We are giving back to the community. So if you're not doing anything, just come down to Trelawney, Stewartown, Trelawney, Down at
7th.
River, August 7th. Bayside City will be playing. It's going to be a nice vibe.
Sounds
I will
good.
be performing live as well.
Oh, great.
On,
And maybe a few of your friends as well.
Yeah.
Easy, it's good to see you, Mr. Easy.
Yeah.
And we're looking forward to being a part of it this Saturday night. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be mad.
Where can people find you on social media, by the way?
The official Mr. Easy on the Instagram. The real Mr. Easy on Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah, all right.
So check me out, people. The official Mr. Easy.
One of your brethren called me and gave me a hail yesterday, pandemic. So we want to
big up,
as well.
yeah, pandemic. Big up yourself. Yeah, oh, you call it?
Yeah, he gave me a call yesterday. We had a
Respect,
chat. You know what I mean?
Big
All
up
right,
pandemic.
Mr. Easy, what you want to say to the fans out there?
Friends, just come out on Saturday. It's going to be nice. We ain't wonder Mr. Easy, Baby Sham, Frisco Kid, Sprague Benz, you don't know, Beanie Man, Bounty Killer. It's going to be it's a party, as Bounty would say.
Enough respects. Who was that?
Mr.
Easy. Keeping it breezy.
Oh, you hear that? He's still working hard, ladies and gentlemen, giving us great songs in 2022. And it is so sad, the news of his passing, ladies and gentlemen. According to reports, he actually died at a motel in the Lyndhurst Road vicinity. And it is reported that he was not seen, leaving his room after being in there for hours. And his driver and other members of staff there became concerned. And when they entered the room, they found him face down. And he had died, unfortunately so. Leonard Bartley, a.k.a. Merciless, a.k.a. all kinds of names that he called himself. And, we're going to be having a little chat to look back at the life and times of Merciless today, Shells.
Yeah.
We do have a very good friend of mine who is actually going to be talking with us. He knew Merciless very well. He is a record producer, still active, by the way,
nice.
And was quite a hit maker and has been quite a hit maker. He owned the Roof International Records and also the club, a very popular club in Oterius back in the day. And he's joining us at this time to look back at the life of this brother. He actually produced a track called Out of Order by Merciless.
Nice.
Courtney Cole is my good friend, and he's on with us right now. Morning, Courtney. How you doing?
Respect.
Good morning, Richie.
Welcome to the program, sir. Good to see you. Good to have you here with us this morning.
Yeah, and I'm happy to really speak with you today, Richie, because Merciless is a very good friend of mine. Not only an artist, but he was very active in the business, and he did a lot of work to really make his name as what he is today.
Well-known name in the dancehall fraternity. You would have known him from way back and would have done work with him several years ago. Can you recall how the connection with you and Roof International Records and Merciless came about?
Well, I had talent shows various on Tuesday night, and Merciless actively came by. We had Tony Curtis, Jigsy King, you name all the artists that coming up from Roof, and Merciless came after Jigsy and Curtis got busted out there. But he was so terrific, man. He was a very good boy, man. And he used to travel with us. He ran in the talent show, $500 at one stage.
Yes.
We used to do talent show, and like 10 of them, we put them out there. I put them out there, and then call them up. I was like the MC myself also.
Yes.
So I did bring them up on the stage, and when the crowd go for it, they put a wipe up when they don't do good. And who does good? Well, they normally cheer them, and then they make the decision.
Yeah.
Hey, the audience make the decision. We had a whole lot of people on top of that roof, man, on a Tuesday night.
Courtney, let me just allow, when he says wiper, he is talking about a signal that you use your both hands and you flash them inside, inward and outwardly, so that you say you're giving them a wiper, and that would mean that they must leave. And let me also state that it's such a long time ago that $500 to win $500 back then, that was a lot of money, Courtney, right?
Lots of money. People used to be happy.
Yes. And then, so you saw the talent right there, and you decided thereafter now to take him into the studio and do some work with him.
Took him into the studio, yeah. Wow. Then recorded him.
Yes.
Well, I don't say it was a good song, but it didn't get as much play as it should. But it gave him a push. It gave him a push. I should say that, you know. And Merciless always be my friend. Matter of fact, in interviews he talk about me.
Yeah.
You know, he speaks about me a lot, highly.
Yes.
When I even operate other clubs, because I started another club in Junction.
I remember.
And he came by there in St. Elizabeth. And he came by there to give me the strength too.
Okay.
So Merciless never leave me out. You know, very good. He's a good, talented guy and good heart. Good heart.
Yes.
Which is right. Mr. Cole, greetings. You know, Shell's here.
Shell,
yeah,
how
man,
you doing?
I'm good, man. Give thanks. I'm curious when you mentioned, you know, knowing Merciless in the early stages of his career as a youngster, just to try to do him thing. What was his attitude like? Because of, you know, we hear a lot about young.
I shouldn't say Merciless. I should say Sugar Demon.
See,
that's the name he had when he
there?
came to me.
Wow.
Sugar Demon.
Yes.
And you mentioned that he was a good youth. I'm very curious. What was the creative process like? What was his attitude like? You know, in the studio, because you know you hear a lot of good and bad things about young artists when they're coming into the business. But what was Sugar Demus like?
He had patience, and a matter of fact, he was waiting for me to do the great thing for him. But apparently, it was too short for him, so he went away where he got busted out there too with Gaddafi.
Gaddafi, yeah.
So you know, I have to lift my hat for Gaddafi too, because he gave the strength also.
You're right about that. I want to big up Gaddafi, and we know that right now Gaddafi is definitely not in a good mood. We want to wish you all the best,
not.
Gaddafi. Trust me.
He's not. I spoke with him. He's not.
Okay.
He's not.
Now,
Really.
Merciless had this song, line in a song, "Me lend out me mercy, I me no get it back yet." He proved through the years to be quite a force lyrically, especially when it comes to the Clash arena. I think just a few weeks ago, Shells, if you recall, I was mentioning that one of the things that I did on a weekend was to watch a video with Ninja Man and Merciless clashing at Follow the Arrow, and how Ninja had the crowd in the initial stages, and Merciless, who never says die, he continued until he won back the crowd. And then it was if you remember, how much do you rate him in that world of clashing and what he did and delivered and scored the victories and all that?
Let me tell you, with Merciless, man, he never give up. And that was Merciless. A matter of fact, I used to stage manage Sting, where Merciless was on there. They brought a Kaufman there one night, the night when he had that burial, and he killed two artists on there, which I wouldn't even like to mention, you know. But the people might know, because I don't go against artists. But he did his job, because he had a coffin there, and then he won that clash.
Yeah.
People who can look back to that clash, they can know who it was.
I think that might be the year 2002, if my memory serves me correct. But no, we could safely say that there was no name too big for him to be afraid to challenge lyrically.
He never backed down. Merciless never backed down.
Yeah. How did the news come to you yesterday, and how are you processing it and dealing with it yourself?
Boy, I feel real cut up. I feel down on it, but we got to, thank God, the Lord knows when, and he takes, he gives, and he takes. And I'm sure he's gone in a better place right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He's gone before me.
Before all of us. Before all of us.
So may his soul rest in peace.
Yes.
Because, you know, death is a must. That is a must.
It's a journey for all of us, but
it's a journey for all of us.
We really feel the pain of the family. We feel the pain of the entire entertainment fraternity and his fans and all those who mourn Leonard Bartley's passing. We didn't hear of him being ill or anything like that, so it's not like something that we're expecting.
I didn't hear of that.
Yeah.
And a matter of fact, when his wife died, that was maybe a little breakdown on him also.
Like a turning, almost like a turning point. Like a turning point.
It's a turning point.
Yeah. He didn't take that well either.
He didn't take it well at all.
Yeah.
Because it was shocking to him, you know.
How should we remember someone like a Merciless and his contribution to the game of music?
Well, from my point of view, for me, I know the talent that he had. And I know that he didn't stop and he wouldn't stop up until today, even when he died, I guess he had the last lyrics on his lips, the good ones, because he was coming back real.
Yeah.
Everything Merciless spit out of his mouth is on something like fire, coming with blows.
Yeah. Very potent lyrically.
Hits after hits.
Yeah,
hits after hits, man.
Yeah. All right. Courtney, we could go on and on, man, but thank you for spending a few moments talking and reflecting on the life and times of the late Merciless, Leonard Bartley, the DJ who passed yesterday. Thank you, Courtney, and we'll stay in touch, all right?
Give thanks.
You're welcome, Richie. And nice speaking with you both.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, man. That is a tribute to the Warring Don.
Let me tell you.
From Clarendon.
From Clarendon.
Yeah.
My virgin.
Yeah.
No lie.
Yeah,
I tell you. I'm really gonna miss it, man. I tell you.
Trust me.
Yo.
Just a couple of weeks ago, I was doing an interview on a radio station in London, and the host, Big D, says, guess who's on the phone? And it's Merciless that, and we had a good vibe.
Listen.
Just reflecting and looking to the future. So I will definitely miss him as well. You know what I mean? We're gonna miss those. We'll miss those intros when you bring him out on stage and he goes, "Howdy!"
Yeah.
The place look crowded.
Listen,
Yeah,
what Merciless actually left me with what, let me tell you, when him say, my pants are war, my
boot are war,
my boot, all my belt and my buckle and my everything shoes are war.
The man have some argument in that mode, and God knows where those came from. And then he says them in a kind of a, shall we say, rural kind of yeah, you sound like deep rural kind of language, you know. But they connect because nobody else is speaking like him, and that was what it was an advantage for him.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Merciless. We actually have a repeat visitor, guest on this feature, this program, this segment in particular. He's actually co-director of special events and areas at Reggae Sumfest, and he's here with us again to talk to us about the Reggae Festival, the Sumfest Festival week of activities and so on. Dealo Gordon is our guest, and we welcome him. Good morning, Dealo. How are you doing?
Greetings, Dealo.
Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you.
1-5.
Oh, right. Never 1-2.
You know.
Jump past all 3 and 4.
Right. Changing face of mathematics. So, Dealo, yeah, man, give us an overview as to where you're at and what can we look forward to going forward.
Yeah, so as I was saying, so we kicked off the week on Monday with the Community Fest.
Yes.
We had a really good reception for our first ever staging of it. The community came out. It was more for the youths in the community, and they did come out and enjoy. We had fun rides, characters, face painting, Herbert Morrison perform, as well as the SDC winners. So that was a great event. It segued into our street dance in the night, where we had Shuckle Bus, Sky Juice, and it was just one whole community day, a great way to kickstart a family-esque weekend and week of festival activities. Yesterday we turned over to Pier 1, where the 1993 all white, and can I tell you, everybody was out stunting in the Jamaica Sunday best, and everybody enjoyed the night last night, man. So tonight we're turning over to Blitz by Lounge 2727 at the Hip Strip, and then tomorrow we turn over to the Global Sound Clash, which, boy, we've spoken about that in so many words. I don't know how to even describe it at this point.
Wow. Yeah, that is a highly anticipated event. So just to get it right, Blitz takes place where?
That's Lounge 2727 on the Hip Strip, right beside Margaritaville.
Oh, okay. That's where you get to Blitz tonight. Yeah.
Dealo, yeah, man, I just have a question for Dealo. Dealo, for Blitz, right? It says the dress code is all black beach chic. What that mean?
All black beach chic. It means something that's fancy, something that's fashionista, but cool, casual. But at the same time, you want to take a picture and they say, "Wow, look at that person over there."
All right, no problem. We got it.
So those are the pre-events that we can look forward to. You have stopped short of telling us now about the other 2 nights.
Yes, I wanted to leave it by itself. I want to segue to what is the main event and the main feature. Let me even give a little, of Sumfest. So this year, we redesigned the whole venue. Let me even start there. We always had a problem with overcrowding at the gate, with persons finding it hard to get in. We redesigned how you even get into the venue. From the start, you have someone telling you, hey, go that way, go that way. We have 24 lanes of scanning and banning this year, up from 12 to 14 normally over the years. So this should ease just getting into the venue. You have ushers telling you where everything is, from the skyboxes of our sponsors to the vendors to bathrooms. So you should have no problem navigating the venue. As well as, night one. Boy, what can I say about night one artists now? The love of dancehall is on the stage. The love of Jamaica culture, of Jamaica music, of what's going on right now over the whole pandemic, from before it's our first festival, saying, hey guys, come out, enjoy what we have to offer in Jamaica. I know we've been on a hiatus, but we're no gone. We're here to stay, and let us show you why you remember us.
That's Friday night.
Yes, that's Friday night with Spice, Alkalines, King, Shensia, Chronic Law, Governor, so much more. And then we'll segue into night 2. The night where everybody is saying, is Dave Kelly going to make an appearance? Is Dave Kelly in Jamaica? Who is Dave Kelly? Is Dave Kelly real?
People are saying that.
Actually, I had a question yesterday. Someone just nudged me in the side and said, Dealo, really and truly, is Dave Kelly a real person? Or we just use him as the enigma to say he strengthened what we know as dancehall? Is it a whole combination of people just under the brand Dave Kelly? But come and find out on Saturday night with the tribute to Sir Kelly himself, where we're going to have Mr. Easy, Frisco Kid, Wayne Wonder, Spragga, Sham, Beanie, and so much more. And, speaking of the night of reggae, we're going to have Uncle Berries, So that's just going to warm the soul, segueing into who is Mr. Dave Kelly. It's a tribute to dancehall, a tribute to reggae, just a tribute to Jamaican culture this weekend.
Roy, I know that this is something that's big on your agenda.
It truly is, and everybody here in the tri-state area. But my question is this, because we know what's on the flyers. We know all the stars that are going to be there, and we're excited about that. But is there anything in particular you want to point out that one should go to when they arrive at the venue, must see, must stop?
Well, when you go on the venue, as I said, it's not just the music on the stage this year. We've prepared experience for our patrons. From the food court, you have vendors throughout the venue this year. And the food court isn't just at the back. Normally we have one food court, we have vendors around, plus the main food court. We have skyboxes from all our sponsors, and can I tell you, they went all out this year.
Wow.
So you want to definitely visit all the sponsor skyboxes around the general area. They have prizes and surprises, and they might have a few celebrities in there just for their patrons to come and see, hey, this is Jamaica. And if you want to really understand Jamaica, the sponsors are what helps us to even bring the show to you.
Yeah.
So they definitely want to show you what they have to offer. We have the different areas for persons to enjoy what is going on, for them to see the shows from different angles, honestly.
Yeah.
And honestly, just the festival itself, just the look, the feel while you're walking through. I want everyone to just not stay in your area, but just to take a stroll around the festival side, because we really designed it just to look and feel to say international, global. If there were aliens, they would be here. That's how good it is.
Looks like a first world type festival in a third world country. That's how it's coming across to me, man. You're putting a lot of effort into it. I have to just beg you one more minute to answer this question. Persons who are buying, say, VIP tickets, is there any special parking arrangement that they have to be aware of?
So if you check out our social media pages, between I think yesterday to today, we have created some graphics as to where the parkings will be. I can't tell you exactly where. I know it's the Montego Bay, stadium, the Mega Mart, Scotiabank, and a few more. On-site parking will be for the Ultra VIP and Lux Lounge. But we have, I think, double the parking this year. So we have definitely ensured, and we have shuttle buses from certain locations near us, so you don't have to drive all the way into Mobile for persons coming out of town.
Yeah.
And a shuttle service will take you to the compound.
So you say that the parking on the compound is for the Ultra VIP and the Lux Lounge.
And the Lux Lounge.
Would they automatically get a parking sticker when they get their ticket, when they purchase their ticket?
With their ticket,
yes.
When they come to the gate, they will be allowed in when they show the ticket.
Okay,
security
gotcha.
at the gate.
All right. You answered, that was important for a lot of people.
Just finally, Mr. Gordon, the stream, you guys will be streaming as well, correct?
Yes, we will.
Okay.
So if you go to our website, reggaesumfest.com, the link will be there as well as instructions to how to join the stream.
Okay.
Sounds
all
good.
right. Give thanks.
Dealo, we got a lot of information this morning that we can use. Thank you once again, bro. We'll catch up with you soon, all right?
Thank you, and I'll see you again before the show.
Most definitely. You're welcome anytime. Take care.